Hi everybody, I'm at Plough Lane, the home of Afc Wimbledon, and unfortunately the news that every Dons fan dreaded has finally seen the day, because Joe Pigott has decided to turn down a contract extension at the club and leave the Dons after 3.5 seasons in which he scored 54 goals in 157 appearances. The 27-year-old is in high demand. He took League One by storm last season, and if the Dons are still a League One outfit, they owe that to him, because if it wasn't for his goals and the belief and the confidence he transmitted to the rest of his teammates, because thanks to him everyone else improved their game, stepped up, raised their game, the Dons would probably find themselves in League Two now. Pigott is wanted by the same clubs that already looked to secure his services in the January transfer window, which are of course Derby County, a club that, as fate has had it, if he's to join them, he scored against them for Charlton 7 years ago, and Nottingham Forest as well. They are also keen on signing him, but a rumor has surfaced that his old club, Charlton Athletic, the club that handed him his professional debut in 2013, are looking to bring him back to the club, but that's very, very unlikely to happen for two reasons. The first reason is they released him. They never gave him his chance, and even said that he was treated poorly by the club. Of course, there is a new ownership now, a new manager, new staff, but it's very, very unlikely that Pigott decides to continue his burgeoning career at the Valley. And the second reason is because he wants to play in a bigger division, and with championship clubs, Nottingham Forest, Derby County, and probably other clubs that we don't know about yet, interested in him, he's very, very likely to join one of them. Wayne Rooney is keen on bringing him to Derby County after steering the club to safety on the last day of the season, and it's very, very probable that Pigott will play straight in the second tier of English football next season. But it's fair to remember that he's been a brilliant servant for the club. As I said, if the Dons are still in League One, they owe that to him first and foremost. The club tried everything they could to make him change his mind by offering him an improved contract, a long contract, by of course offering him the steering role. He's an undisputed first choice strike at the club, and that wasn't always the case, because Pigott had to work his way up. He was in League One, he was in League Two, but his career didn't really take off as he expected. And if he is where he is today, being contended by championship clubs, and even Watford, Premier League club, also rumored to be keeping an eye on the situation, he owes that to the club. He scored 5 goals in 18 appearances after joining them in January 2018. And then he scored 15 in 40 in his second season at the club in 2018-2019, before dropping off. He had the blip last season. He scored 7 goals only and assisting a further 3 in 34 appearances before probably playing the season of his life. He not only scored 20 goals in 45 appearances for the Dons this season, but he also followed in Harry Kane's footsteps by showcasing his playmaking abilities and assisting a further 5. As I said, that's a news that every Wimbledon fan hoped was desperate to avoid reading, but it has happened, and the club has to move on. There are other clubs, there are other players in League Two that could pick up where Pigott left off, and probably help Wimbledon to a higher finish in the league last season, because it's fair to say that even if Joe Pigott has been sensational for the Dons, they still flirted with relegation until the very last couple of weeks of the season. That's everything from Plough Lane. Enjoy your summer, Wimbledon fan, and see you soon.